This game is a fascinating intersection of things, and I was thinking about where to start talking about it, and I think one of the first things I want to talk about is Tim Schafer really quick. Tim Schafer's a big, huge dork, who before this wrote and directed Full Throttle, and before that, I believe, was a co-writer on Monkey Islands 1 and 2. Hey Draconic! How you doing? And after this would go on to make, like, Psychonauts and, the other one, the Brutal Legend? That's the one. And there's elements of all of those in this game. And you're going to be able to pick those out pretty quickly. Hi, Alicia. This game has a hot goth GF. Let me think about it for 2 seconds. Yes. She's kind of trouble, but yes. I don't think we meet her until year 2, though. But you'll see. This game does have communists. It sure does. It's very interesting. Hot Goth GF was the most important part of Brutal Legend. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I really liked the, what is it, the Tear Drinkers? They were fucking cool. I remember them being really neat. I would love to stream that game, but unfortunately, DMCA. So, you know, that's the whole thing. But no, this game is actually real communists or oof communists. Closer to real communists. They're pretty good. Don't worry about it. They're pretty good. This game's politics are in the right place. One of the interesting things that this game is doing, and one of the things I wanted to talk about, is I've discussed this before with stuff like the Kung Fu blaxploitation movies we were watching, where there's an interesting subsection of cultural appropriation where it's taking inspiration and homages from cultural sources and making something new and interesting out of it without being exploitative. And I think that's one of the things that this game is really interesting, is doing really interestingly, because there's a lot of its artwork and things that are inspired by like Mayan and Aztec and Incan, like architecture and paintings and things like that. There's a lot of elements of like Mexican culture in here, but there's also this huge influence of like 1950s Hollywood and noir film specifically. Our main character, it's my headcanon that our main character is actually the main character of Double Indemnity after he died. Because I think he mentions being an insurance salesman during his life. But I think Manny Cavalera might actually be Walter from Double Indemnity. Which would be really funny. But it's an interesting intersection because there was significant crossover and like cross-pollination between the 50s like Hollywood scene and Mexico. So a lot of films got imported down to Mexico, but Mexico also had much cheaper labor. And being pretty close to California, in the 1950s, movie studios would be able to like get footage made in Mexico for way cheaper than they could have done it on a Hollywood lot, right? Scamper, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Goodness gracious. Yes, cross-pollination, funny you should say that, yes. But it's interesting because there were a lot of, the 1950s saw a bunch of Mexican filmmakers starting to make Hollywood-style movies. Things like when they filmed I think it was the 1935 Dracula. They filmed the scenes twice. Once in the morning in English, and once at night with the Spanish actors, or the Mexican actors speaking Spanish. So they filmed two versions on the same sets during the same day. And it's kind of fascinating. And also you've got a bunch of like luchador films coming out at that same time. And that's how a lot of, like, that's a lot of the stuff that we wound up getting. It's always the Day of the Dead, like there's no other holiday. Yeah, true. But yeah, a lot of that wound up getting whitewashed out, of course. But yeah, Mexico had a lot of like influence in Hollywood, and Hollywood had a lot of influence on like 1950s Mexican filmmaking, or just all filmmaking, because Hollywood does that. But yeah, and this game, I think, does something neat with it. It's kind of interesting. Some social scenes, did interact with the film industry to an extent. Yeah. And that's stuff that winds up being in this game too. So this game is doing something, I don't know, I think kind of fascinating. And it's also, like, it predates a lot of the Day of the Dead stuff that we wound up seeing later on, like Coco and Book of Life and, you know, all of that stuff. Because, you know, Americans don't know a lot of other Mexican holidays. And celebrating Mexican independence is problematic for white people, I guess. Who's a good... Is it me? Did I do that? Was it me? But yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be fun. Let's get into it. Are you a good boy? Sometimes, yeah. So I'm going to be playing the remaster of this. The remaster of this game is really weird. And kind of great, because it adds... Book of Life is real good. True. I was pretty lukewarm on Coco. But, like, yeah. Noche de Rabanos? I don't know if I'm familiar with that. couldn't sand off all the rough edges, but I appreciate that it tried. The remaster does one huge thing on the PC, um, which is it doesn't have WASD controls. Riades, oh my goodness! Thank you for the 6 gift subs. Holy heck! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Hang on a sec. Wait. Oh, that's weird. Where did Bill go? Who's Stream Elements? Oh my god. Usurper. Riades, I heckin' appreciate it so much. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Okay, give me 1 second. Hang on. Okay, alright. I think I fixed it. I'm back. Okay, I'm sorry. Give me worship, nerd. Alicia, you are fantastic. You are gorgeous, amazing, a joy to be around, um, and absolutely voracious. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. I think I fixed it. Yeah, Bill's back. Okay. Cool. Oh, all right. Radishes. Hmm. Radishes. All right. Oh, so I was going to say the remaster does one, okay, huge fucking thing that makes this game much more playable on PC, and that's you can click to move places, similar to like the way Monkey Island or Full Throttle controls. The original version of this did not do that. You had to use the keyboard for everything. It was like keyboard controls for the whole game, and they were tank controls. So you used WAS to walk around the environment, and then yeah, and you can find hotspots. Yeah, it's great. Is a huge improvement. Would recommend. They also added like controller support if you like that and still want to do that. And you can switch between the tank controls and like regular like on-screen control. It's great. It's good. I use tank controls in my everyday life. I like tank controls very much, actually. I don't like using keyboards for playing this, though. Achievement this game has if you use keyboard controls? I wasn't aware there was one. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Fascinating. That's super cool. But yeah, like the click to move is, oh my gosh. It's very nice. I love a good LucasArts game.
Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous?
Nice wingtips.
No, just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me? But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
You can't go home, Celso. You're dead. But you're not alone. Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead. Are you ready for your big journey?
No. What journey?
The 4-year journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip. And I can't lie to you, Celso. It could be very, very dangerous. Unless you were to take that money you were buried with and buy a better travel package from us. I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead in your own sports car? Maybe try a luxury ocean cruise? Or, if you led a very good life, you may even be eligible for a ticket on the number 9 itself.
The number 9?
That's our top-of-the-line express train. It shoots straight to the 9th underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. But very few people qualify. Let's take a look at your records. Well, the bad news is the train appears to be just out of your reach, but I still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here. Yaha! Yes, that's the ticket. The Excelsior line. Yes, she's a beauty. That compass and the handle will sure come in handy, too. Oh, you're going to have a great trip. Wish I was going.
Why don't you? You could give me a lift.
Oh, I can't leave here until I've worked off a little debt to the powers that be.
Community service, eh? Well, I guess there are some folks worse off than me.
Oh, I'll be leaving here soon enough. No offense to dead and no commission low-life cases like yours, Menso.
Thanks for the grim 19 months.
Hey, Manny. The boss told me to tell you not to leave early tonight.
Thank
he
you so
wants to
much.
talk to you about something when he gets
Welcome
back
back
from
to the
his
quarter
trip.
parts, Your Majesty.
Tell Don not to worry. I'm not going anywhere. Especially not with clients like that. Where do they get these guys? They don't qualify for anything good, so I can't sell anything good. Can't work off my time, and I'm stuck. Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity. I need better clients. I need a real saint. I need a lead on a rich, dead saint. ¿Qué es esto?
It's very cute. So, here's a... Oh, yeah, it absolutely knocks it out of the park. So here's a weird thing that's going on. I'm not sure if this is actually based on the money they were buried with. Like, that's obviously where the first cutscene goes with it, but later on it appears that, like, whatever how good you were during life is what you qualify for. And I find that really fascinating because it turns out later on that, like, tickets on the number 9 or whatever are some kind of, like, naturally occurring thing that find you if you've led a good life. They're just a natural process of the underworld, right? But somebody has decided to build up an entire industry in order to sell them to people. And it's fascinating. It's taken something that should be everyone's right, and it has turned it into a consumer product that also Manny is being criticized for not being able to sell people things that they have by all rights earned. And it's so wild. Yes. Capitalism even after death, very much so. But that's what the game's about. It's about, like, you know, it's gonna talk about it. Too hard, and the fact that I can't read English made it more challenging. I would imagine, yeah. Oh, look, and they added a whole interface instead of having different buttons for this. Oh.
Looks like I got a message.
This game does look great. You can play this in widescreen, by the way. I don't, because there's actually a lot of work that it went into framing shots like this at the time. All of these backgrounds are pre-rendered and made in a very specific way to draw your eye to certain things. Like, for instance, the big pneumatic tube right in the front here, you know? And putting it into widescreen kind of, like, I don't think it gives the same effect.
It's some sort of special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
Is this one of the remakes that allows you to
Whatever
switch
you say,
between the
Effie.
original and the remaster? I don't think so. This is actually just what the original looked like, but the models are slightly higher res. And the shadows are much improved. But other than that, this is like, these backgrounds looked almost exactly like this. Did you ever play any of the Persona games on stream? They seem like too much of a time commitment. I've played a couple of them, but I've never played them on stream. The style of this game is on point. Here's what I love about it. It's combining the 1950s Art Deco movement of, like, it's got like a California Art Deco kind of thing going on, but it also incorporates elements of like Aztec architecture. It's kind of fascinating. Hey, back a card.
Better take these cards. It looks like a long day of solitaire for me.
I'll put those away. Yeah, it's incredibly close to the original.
This end cabin is where I hang my cloak.
Oh, we need to get to that poisoning. That's what we need to do. This game does not automatically save. Dun. So yeah, the inventory screen is... You got a bunch of stuff in your pockets. Art Deco around here has a lot of Aztec and Mayan motifs, though I doubt it bears much relation to the actual Aztec and Mayan aesthetics. Yeah, probably. My scythe. I like to keep it where my heart used to be. I I did that
Buenos
poisoning.
dias.
Manny, why aren't you at the poisoning?
What poisoning?
The Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
I'm gonna be late.
Where was the poisoning again?
Just ask your driver for crying out loud. He'll know.
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Okay, you show those bricks a lesson.
Jealous of somebody's using nice soup pockets. I do have some nice pockets in my suit.
Dang bricks, I'll show him.
I'll show them. Yeah, see what I mean? Where like, so there's Aztec inspirations in a lot of California architecture, or like, specifically like LA had a lot of that, back in like the 50s, but nothing quite like this. Like not quite. A lot of Art Deco was borrowing liberally from periods of history. So you see a lot of like Egyptian styling and stuff like that.
Had to have some of the best emotes back and support Bun, of course. Lucky Bun Blim, Lucky Bun Yay.
Pirate, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. Kind of looks like a cheesecake
It's
factory.
locked.
I can understand that, you know.
It's locked.
I forget how we get downstairs. I think it's the other door. Yeah, it's the other elevator. Yeah, this one goes to the door. I like how they hang all their cars up here. What would I do to? I don't know.
Here's what I need. Wheels.
Look at all these hearses. They're very cute. Where's... Boltzmann!
Look out, Bun. It's a
It's a
Skelman.
tool cabinet.
It is. Boltzmann, thank you so much for 4 months. Welcome back to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. Oh my gosh.
It's a tool cabinet.
Yeah, everyone is kind of styled to look like a, calaca. Although decidedly less cheerful.
There's something big going on in there. Hey,
Theo, how's it going?
service.
Hey, who the... Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't expect... Sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
It's the boy. We love a Glottis. Glottis is probably my favorite. Oh, one thing you're gonna notice about this game is that there is one thing that is slightly out of place with its aesthetic, and that's that Glottis is big into fucking muscle car culture because that's a thing that Tim Schafer's into. Which I guess was a thing in the 50s, kind of. Like, around this time, sure.
Hey, you a driver?
40s into 50s? Okay.
No,
But,
no.
like-
I don't ride them. Just wrench them.
Like, muscle car culture.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
My name's Glottis.
great.
I don't get many visitors. Hey, I got a message for a Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said that he could have the rest of the day off.
Domino sent my driver home?
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
Yeah. Okay. How am I gonna get to that poisoning then? Looks at full throttle, you don't say. Looks meaningfully at brutal legend. Yeah, you don't say. I love his little ears. They're so good. They're so cute. This guy's fucking sabotaging me. Like a 50s youth thing. Yeah, for sure. Skimpier! Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome back to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. Oh my gosh. I love Glottis, by the way.
Glottis? Glottis? Is that a German name?
Oh no, my roots lie not in any earthly nation's soil. I am an elemental spirit summoned up from the land of the dead itself and given one purpose, one skill, one desire. To drive! Or to change oil and adjust timing belts if no driving jobs are open.
I love Glottis. He's a speed demon. And I appreciate that. Landran, thank you so much for the gift sub. By the way, I think from now until the 11th of this month, if you do 2 new subscriptions or gift subs on Twitch, you get 3 months of Xbox Game Pass on the PC. So if you want to play Scorn, or Plague Tale or something, that's the way to do it. If you feel it.
Looks like I need a new driver.
Oh,
Everyone do not want to play Scorn.
I would agree with that. Yes, you do.
Glottis, would you like to be my driver?
You want to be my replacement driver?
Me? Oh, no. Sorry, can't. Rules.
Glottis. But he loved to drive. Oh. Scorned 1 out of 10. Did not feel like I was scorned enough. Didn't feel scorny enough? Still looks polygon chunky. Yeah, they upscaled all of this, but I don't think they actually changed any of the geometry in this game.
Come on, Glottis. I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
You're not big, you're just right. You're not big, you just have a self-image problem. You're not too big, the cars are just too small. Glottis, you're just right.
You're not too big. You're just right.
No, they told me again and again. I'm too big to drive.
Screw the rules! Glottis, you're not too
You're
big.
not
Those
too
cars
big.
are too small.
The cars are just too small.
Yeah, those dang compact cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could alter your car just a bit with just a quick torch job to let out the seams, you know?
Yeah,
But
throw in
I'm
some
not
glass
allowed
packs.
to modify the cars without a work order
Drop
from
the
upstairs.
suspension,
I could
some
lose
chrome
my
pipes
job.
running
A
down the
work order,
side.
huh?
Yeah. I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss himself.
Hey,
Okay.
that's my line. getting people to sign. Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small. I'm not too big. Everything around here is just too small.
Yeah.
I've got to get this work order signed.
No problem. Gonna have to put a spoiler warning on that car. As a size queen, I agree with Gladys wholeheartedly. Agreed. Oh, hey, a hole punch. I think. A rectangle?
It's a hole punch. Mind if I use your hole punch?
Knock yourself out.
Thanks.
Gets the aggressions out, doesn't it?
It sure do. Love a good hole punch. Eva,
I can't find my driver.
Manny, do I have to explain your job to you again?
Landman! Oh my goodness. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Holy heck. Oh my goodness.
I like your hole punch a whole bunch.
Why, thank you. Oh my gosh, y'all too nice. We hyped train to level 3. Wow. Wow. Yes. No, but I'd like to hear your description of it, just for kicks.
No, but I like to hear your description of it, just for kicks.
Well, the Manuel Calavera that I know picks up people in the land of the living,
Dead people?
preferably, and he brings them here and tries valiantly to sell them the best travel package they qualify for. If he sells them enough premium packages, our hero will be free to leave the land of the dead. Until then, he and I are stuck here, having the same conversation over and over again for eternity.
Why would this work need to be done? Why does this job exist?
Imagine you die, go to the afterlife, and you gotta get a job. I think I'd rather just cease.
Yeah. On the Vita? Oh my goodness. The job there'd be no game? No, I mean, no, I think the game wants us to question why this job exists. Like, I think that's part of the point of the game. And knowing where this game goes, I can say that it definitely wants us to ask this question.
Why do some clients qualify for better travel packages?
They led good lives,
¿Qué traes? How do you define a good life?
better than yours and mine.
So what did you do in life to get stuck here?
What I did back in the fat days is none of your business. You know the rules.
And you know what? I really respect that this game never actually tells us who Manny was or what he did, because it's not important. I really like that. And yeah, it's kind of cute. Manny's just some guy. Again, I like to think that he's like, my headcanon is that he was actually the main character from Double Indemnity. Also, Eva is just like the best. She's the best? Can we just agree that she's just the best?
Well, enough about me. What's your job like?
Like babysitting, except I don't get to watch TV.
What if we just skip town tonight? You and me, baby.
Well, thanks for the offer, but we'd never make it out of the city alive.
But
In one piece, I mean.
I bet I could get you out if I really tried.
Oh, Manny, look at you. You're a trapped soul and you don't even know it.
Buddies, thank you for the pride, buddies.
I like
She was
to
the
think
receptionist
was a
from
massive
Ghostbusters.
kleptomaniac like all pirates and klepto tags.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's fun. Oh my god. Filing her nails? Fingies, yeah.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, I've got Manny Calavera out here to see you.
Didn't I say no interruptions today?
Sorry, Cal. Maybe tomorrow.
That's too late.
Oh yeah, like you're going anywhere.
Heck. Can we just go see him ourselves?
Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
Nope.
Domino's door is locked. Probably scared I'll steal one of his files. Not a bad idea, actually.
Damn, even the afterlife has bosses. I think yes.
Imagine Manny goes to read the soul, and it's Mike Dawson. And Manny immediately seals him back up.
Not the Hall of Death. The only way out of here is death.
I'm not walking on the free. The petrified forest Rubacava. Not really that far away. But to me, they might as well be on the other side of the world. I shouldn't even be standing here. I'm
That's
not
a lot of
walking on the
kilometers.
freeway. I shouldn't even be standing here.
It's a bit of a hike. I mean, I guess it's not that bad if you're a skeleton. Because, like, he doesn't have, you know, lungs or muscles or anything like that. It's not like it's not like your bones can get tired. So, I mean, might as well. You're not gonna get blisters or anything. I love this piñata.
Those crates are completely blocking the sidewalk.
Dang, that is a clown. It's so weird to see this art style. So the fun thing about this art style is that, like, Manny and everybody in this game are modeled after Calaca, like Mexican representations of the dead, but usually you won't see those wearing a suit. And like one of the reasons for that is that the dead don't like to be thought of in like sad terms. The dead don't like being mourned. They like being celebrated. So usually, when you depict Calaca, you do so like festively, and having a pretty good time. And it's kind of a joke to depict them being kind of miserable and having an office job, you know?
Hey, what's going down, clown?
Hey, back off, suit. I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
Wringing your neck, what does it look like?
Is it just Jack Nicholson?
Some festival, huh?
Yeah, pretty busy. My carpal tunnel syndrome's really acting up.
But you don't have any tendons.
Yeah, well, you don't have a tongue, but that doesn't seem to shut you up now, does it?
That's a mad skelling. That's a mad clown. Which of the good feathers is this guy's voice? Oh. You know, you might be right. Yeah.
Could you teach me how to do that?
Well, since you're a beginner, why don't you practice the first step?
Which is?
Put your lip together and blow.
Bang! Pop another one. Lousy bony fingers.
Lousy bony fingers. I love that line a lot, actually.
Can I walk through your tent? I want to see the parade.
Well, walk through someone else's tent, all right? Do I look like a turnstile to you?
Twist me up one of them, huh, fella?
Yeah. Twist this, all right?
I bet you can't do a cat.
Bet you can't do a cat.
Shows what you know, buddy. I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians...
Chaos.
and
Chaos.
poets. Go ahead.
I can do anything. A dingo. Robert Frost? I mean, we got to get ourselves a nice Robert Frost, obviously.
Robert Frost.
Trying to stump me, eh?
I can do anything.
Ta-da!
It's a pretty good Robert Frost. By which I mean, it's a terrible Robert Frost.
This doesn't look anything like Robert Frost. My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
Dead worm.
A dead worm.
Heck, that's easy. There's no limit on those.
Aw, yeah. I'm gonna get another worm.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
In the shape
jeez,
of that
what
naturalist.
now?
Oh.
Do you have any more dead worms back there?
Well, sure.
Hi, Melody. How's it going? I also heckin' love this game. Bread of the Dead.
The bread of the dead.
Yeah. I haven't played this in quite a while. But I still have like these vague recollections of certain lines.
I don't like the way that eye is looking at me.
It's bread. Oh, is this the
It's
garage?
huge. I can't open it.
Huh.
It looks like a rope, but it's really just a bunch of cheap ties tied together.
Who made that? Couldn't finish because there was a section that wouldn't work on fast computers. Oh. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Was it the one with the beavers? I mean, we could just climb it. Those were my first time as a remaster. I don't think there's a problem with playing the remaster. In fact, I think the remaster is just as good as, if not slightly better than the original. It's not substantially different, aside from it controls better, you know? Patch to fix that on the LucasArts website? I think I do remember hearing about that, yeah. There was like a timing puzzle with the beavers, and it's pretty early on in the game too. I think I know who and why that rope got made. I admit I never thought of it before now. Yeah. Like, it looks like it was leading to this office, so... Yeah, I think our boss made it so he could sneak out.
Just thinking about Don's file system gives me a cold chill. This place is a mess. It looks like Don's rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom.
Yeah. Let's mess around with it. Didn't I say no interruptions today? It'll have to wait. I'm in the middle of a very important meeting.
I'll just change his auto response here.
It'll have to wait. I'm in the middle of a very important meeting.
Super hell is such a dumb concept. This game doesn't have like a super hell in it, obviously. But there is a way to, like, you just don't pass on. If you buzz me again, I swear I'll jump out this window.
Ah, cripe, Saber, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
Yeah, that should get us what we need.
This place is a mess. Memo from the desk of Don Copal. Hey, work orders are assigned by my office and are not exchangeable among salesmen. Swapping, selling, and specially stealing work orders will result in severe disciplinary action.
Dang. Original Grim is playable. Scum VM. Interesting. I don't know if I'd recommend it over the remaster. Like I said, the biggest change that the remaster did is you don't have to use WASD controls. It actually has like click to move, and it's great. Peacemaker number 56. Thank you for the follow, my favorite listener.
There's nobody in Domino's office.
Ah. Sneak in. Yes, those are bona fide pigeons.
Domino locks his window. Fear of pigeons, probably.
Yeah, everything's dead except for demons. The demons. Oh, I remember how
It's
this
the
works.
loose end of the rope made of ties. It's pretty long, though.
Oh, the music in this game is stellar. Yeah. This company is doing well, considering they're operating on a skeleton crew. Oh, jeez. Hit.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
I don't think I have anything that'd grab onto that. So, time to climb back down. What a good looking Robert Frost, right? Climbing up and down seems absolutely terrifying. I 100% agree. Although, I guess if I was already dead and a skeleton, it wouldn't, like, wouldn't bother me as much? I guess? Bonafide Guden Smurb heck. Dango Fango. Hey Ava, you know Copal's not really in his office?
You know, Copal's not really in his office.
Sweetheart, I know what you're up to.
Huh?
You're trying to get me away from my desk so you can link all my paper clips together again. Grow up, darling.
It does sound like something Manny would do.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something out here that he says he needs your signature on.
Ah, cripes, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
You'll have to excuse him, Manny. It's probably a really hard crossword puzzle he's got in there today.
Eva, I'm impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
Love her. Gladys, how's the car looking?
Hey, I look good in this, don't I?
Yeah, well, they say black is slimming.
I'm driving, yeah! I'm driving!
I love Gladys so much.
Por favor. I could have walked faster than this. Híjole, I'm gonna miss the poisoning.
Gosh, the land of the living is terrifying.
Domino. Ew, the living still give me the creeps.
This game is so good, yeah.
It's the fear of death that makes monsters of us all.
Hi, Rachel. Is this how living people looks like? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they 100% look like collages made from, heckin' like 1950s magazine advertisements. Wasn't even an attempt on perspective on the floor. No, it's on purpose. It's absolutely on purpose.
I have to say, this food looks pretty good.
Designed to look like the collages of the early pop artist Richard Hamilton. That sounds about right.
I can't reap hamburger, cows, or a whole other bureau, not to mention the lettuce.
I really like the implication.
Scaring the living is technically against the rules, but we all do it.
Technically against the rules. Time to do some reaping. The vegetable afterlife. Yeah.
Nice bathrobe.
It's just Yosemite Sam.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you care to.
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest, and that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster. If you
Absolutely,
wanted.
Barry.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, slam the front into the weeds, tub the rear end,
Dual blowers popping out of the hood.
You'll get plenty of rest this way, Mr. Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created when these two chemicals mix, like this.
Oh, very much so, yeah.
On second thought, I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything better. But here, have this complimentary mug.
No, wait. Can't you find me something where I can move my legs?
You know I'd like to, Bruno, but my boss is a real hard-ass.
I gotta be a hard ass when I got lazy sickle wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey! Now you're blaming the clients? I've had it with you, Manny. If you haven't bagged a premium before the next sales report comes in, you're out! Out on the street. No job. No way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill. Who you calling a scumbag? Why, I oughta...
Just AB foam pack him in there.
Sick of waiting around for a good lead. Like it's gonna fly in here tied to a brick. It's time to take one.
It's ridiculously unfair that an organization like this even exists to try and sell people something that their life has earned them. And then to also criticize the people working for this business for the means of their clients. It's ridiculous. Commentary. Allegory. Yeah. What are they paying with? Great question. I don't think they do. They talk in the first cutscene about the money that the people were buried with, but I don't know about that.
Hey, you missed a great poisoning.
Yeah, and you missed a great client. Domino came back from there with a nun.
Híjole, I got a tiny little man with a mean temper and no commission.
Well, at least you don't work for one.
Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me.
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
He was so nice. Drops, they took the offensive words out. Did they? Oh, don't remember that being a thing. God, I know exactly what kind of scumbag this guy is.
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion for trains.
You got a nun?
Hail Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy. Say, how'd you score?
Oh, I got 2 nuns, actually.
I got 2 nuns, actually.
Hey, that reminds me of this really funny joke.
Heard it.
Skeleton sweat. Ugh! True. Yeah, mouth guard is kind of excessive for a speed bag. I don't get it. I want to ask you a question. I want to tell you something. I want to punch you in the mouth.
I want to ask you a question.
Shoot, slugger.
Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips?
Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
Nah. It's a good comeback.
Can I have one of your clients?
Sure, Cal. Just as soon as I get one I think you could handle.
I can handle anything you got, especially if that's your best right jab. Why do you get all the good clients?
You're asking the wrong guy. You should be taking a good long look at the man in the mirror.
No thanks. I don't enjoy that the same way you do. What did you do to get this job?
You mean what's my secret to success?
No, I mean, how did you screw up and get stuck here at the DOD? What sin did you commit, and how long are you gonna have to work here to pay it off?
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you.
But I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done.
Well, how convenient. Then, neither do I.
I want to tell you something.
Good. Go on and let it all out, Manny. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
How did Quippy Wise
second
Ass become
thought,
the
I
default
don't.
point-and-click
Well, thank you
protagonist
for
archetype?
those words of
That's a pretty
wisdom.
good question.
Well, see you in limbo.
Oh, that's great. We should do this more often.
Probably came about from, like, just the way people liked to write these games.
That's some premium-looking scotch.
Have some, Manny. Just so you don't forget what premium tastes like.
No, I'm good.
Desk drawers? I don't have desk drawers. No messages in Dom's fancy red tube. Hey, Dom. What's your screensaver password?
Get away from my computer, Manny.
Hey, Dom. What's your...
Get away.
My computer. Quips are quite entertaining, yeah. Monkey Island was probably where a lot of this writing style came from, though, especially for these kind of, for the LucasArts games. That said, the Sierra games definitely had it. It was just mostly from, like, a narrator perspective. How are we gonna bag ourselves a client? Alexander was probably the wittiest King's Quest dork. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I'll never get out of this place. You and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air, sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and delicate piece of machinery?
Huh?
You think you're better than me?
No.
Good.
Okay. Alexander whips out his magic map. I like that guy a lot. He seems cool.
For those
those who enjoy no-hassle travel.
I think I remember how to do a lot of these puzzles, actually. Not all of them, but I think I remember how to do some of these. Gotta be honest, I'd ship myself in this kind of world set. I think we're gonna need some foam. Balloons. Foam balloons. Entire aisle of copy protection is a bitch. Yeah, oh god. Yeah, King's Quest 6 was rough like that. Don't want to be shipped in those packed coffins. Probably not. I'm gonna go with probably not. It seems like a rough way to travel.
It's the sophisticated and delicate hub of all communications here in the Department of Death. Warning, fire system, do not touch.
Is that callback so soon? Let's go ahead and take this fire extinguisher. Just to have it, you know? Just to have it. Let's just have it.
That wheel should open it. That wheel should open it.
Okay.
The wheel won't turn and the door won't budge.
It's locked. Sparks your save at the final boss. Oh, jeez. Huh. Spyro copy protection was unforgivable since it blocks your progress. Spyro also has just weird copy protection on it too, doesn't it? Didn't it like, gosh, it utilizes part of the disc as like a physical copy protection thing? It's very weird. I don't remember exactly how it worked. What else did we need to do? Oh, we gotta go use the hole punch. That's the thing that we need to do. And go use that hole punch.
Mind if I use your hole punch?
Knock yourself out.
Thanks.
Gets the aggressions out, doesn't it?
I love getting the aggressions out. I think we can, yeah, pull a card out of this. And then punch some holes in it.
Manny, what are you doing?
Just marking cards, honey.
Man, one of my... So I have a huge regret. Back in 2005, I went into a GameStop, and the person behind the counter told me about this game that I'd never heard of before that was coming out soon. And he was like, I'm super excited about this game. It's going to be super cool. You should pre-order it today. Blim. And I had never heard of it and didn't know anything about it and didn't play any of the, didn't play any of the other games from this company. And I was like, nah, but I'll look into it. It sounds interesting. Okay. And he was like, well, pre-order bonus is like a really cool deck of cards. And I was like, Nah, whatever. Okay. So, turns out that game was Psychonauts. And the pre-order gift was a deck of cards in the black velvet art style, like Black Velvetopia, where the cards were all like black with neon fucking like designs on them and so fucking cool. And I never pre-ordered it and fucking missed out so bad. And I still regret it to this day. And that pre-order bonus, Albert Einstein.
Big Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
That's rough, buddy. Lesson learned, pre-order every game. I usually do. I like pre-ordering games. I do it a lot. Or used to when I got out of the house, at least. My local store didn't even offer Psychonauts as a pre-order, so that sucked. Ugh. Yeah. I wonder if there's a cool thing. They're fewer and further between. The thing for me was that GameStop offered pre-orders that you could cancel at any time. So like if the game came out and you decided not to get it, you could just like get your $5 back, or you could move it onto something else or whatever. So like it didn't really convince me to buy things like day one. I would just like put $5 down on whatever I was interested in and then read reviews, and then if I decided to pick it up, I would do that. And if I didn't, I would just move it on to something else. But I also worked there, so like, yeah. They stopped doing the cancellation? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they still do it. Although I haven't been in there since like the pandemic, so who knows? Let's shove these balloons into the tubes here.
Look out below.
Very logical. Digital, how's it going? Game Freak removed gender forever. Good riddance. Didn't a Dishonored pre-order have tarot cards or some shit? Oh! I think it did. It was only the major arcana, though. I've got them around my room somewhere. I'll have to go find them. But I think it was just 21 cards, because it was just the major. It wasn't like a whole Rider-Waite deck. This is a very cute puzzle. It's a little bit fun. It's lampshaded pretty well. Dishonored had a full deck, pretty sure. Okay, interesting. I might be wrong then. Also, pneumatic tubes like this were a big thing in the 50s. New York had office buildings that were connected by pneumatic tube to like neighboring buildings. There was like a whole network of these fucking things. You can actually see the remnants of some of them in like the older buildings, where they've filled in the holes that run from like one building to another. And I think they started construction on a pneumatic transit system that was going to like move people from place to place, be like a subway, but like with pneumatic tubes that would convey people like from place to place. And then it never got finished. Yeah, the Hyperloop, exactly. Yes, like Futurama. It's where Futurama got the idea from, was from an actual thing that was popular in the 50s. Yeah. Fascinating stuff. I super like it. I think pneumatic tubes are the way of the future, and it is in Ghostbusters too. My favorite Ghostbusters movie.
That doesn't sound good.
We broke them. Yeah, I'm
Still thinking about them tubes.
Servers down again.
What else is new?
New imatic tubes.
yes. You can still see operating pneumatic tubes at bank drive-thrus in my hometown. A lot of banks still use them, yeah. I think I'm in the minority in saying that Ghostbusters 2 is my favorite Ghostbusters movie, but like, it's really quite cute. Okay, so here's how you do this, is you actually lock this door.
I've just locked an open door. Strange, yet symbolically compelling.
Oh, you meant that earnestly? I did, yeah. I really like Ghostbusters 2. I think it's a fun movie. It's got a lot of really memorable scenes in it.
Hi, I'm not getting any messages. Is the server down?
I
This
don't know,
is their
Bun.
idea
What
of a
about the
joke?
masterpiece
They
that is
think it's
Ghostbusters
funny? I'd like
Afterlife?
to jam their tubes with packing material. See how they like that?
The game is pretty good, actually. Depends on the game, but like, one of the Ghostbusters games is very good.
Who would do a terrible thing like this?
It's those punks in the mailroom. They think this baby is going to put them out of a job. And they're right.
Well, I gotta split.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh, not again. You trying to blow this joint sky high? That's a magnesium compound fire extinguisher.
Oh.
Spray that on this packing foam and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room to be full of hazardous waste.
Ghostbusters 2 wasn't super popular with the older fans at the time. Kids loved it just fine. Most of the fans who didn't like it at first found it grow on them. I could understand that. Yeah. Yes, adorable. Correct.
Good enough for government work.
Alright, now we can go back in. Because we've got the door open.
It's locked.
Now we can use our hole punched card. stop one of these.
Mercedes Colomar, client number 9308, blah, blah, blah. Died of chickenpox, time of death, yada, yada, yada. Aha, positive attributes. Volunteered time reading stories to dying children. That's good. That's really good. I think you're it, Mercedes Colomar. I think you're the one for me.
Works on how the suction pulls it out from his hand too fast. Mm-hmm.
Gladys, are you loco? What got into you? That was a company car.
Oh, yeah. And it's even better company now. I'm in.
I don't think that's what they mean by mid-engine car. I fucking love Glottis so much. There's nothing mid
Buenos
about
dias.
this.
You're not the nurse?
No?
You're not here to give me my medication?
No, but I am here to ease your pain.
Guess they couldn't save me, huh?
No. But there's still a chance you could save me.
That's a lot of responsibility, Mr. Calavera. What makes you think I've been all that good?
Miss Colomar,
Meche, please.
Meche. I can see it in your face and in your file here, where it says you're entitled to a first-class ticket to... nowhere? What?
Did I do something wrong?
Not according to your bio. It was spotless. At least the part I read was.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Mr. Calavera.
Meche's great. Hmm. I don't want to be mean to Meche. This game loves its noir influences so much. It's so good to them. I 100% agree. Oh, sadly, it's not my first playthrough. This game's terrific, though.
The only implication here is that I'm fired.
Is it something I did?
No.
Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Quite a bit, considering I've told you nothing.
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Very little.
Were you a big shoplifter?
Were you a big shoplifter?
Well, they accused me of it once.
Really?
But it wasn't my fault. That puppy followed me out of the store.
Oh.
Oh. I see. Ever cheated on your taxes?
Ever cheated on your taxes?
I've never paid taxes in my life.
Aha.
I've never made enough money to be taxed. You know, it's mostly been all volunteer work.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Well, I give up.
I give up.
Don't say that, Manny.
Excuse me, but I have to go straighten this mess out.
Sorry to be so much trouble, Mr. Calavera.
It's no trouble, but please, call me Manny.
Oh. Were you a big shot? Mage is so nice. I can't believe it.
I'm sorry I let you down, Manny.
No. You didn't. Oh. Did you ever have a net worth of $1 billion or more?
Hey, Funny Bones! In my office! Now! You vandalized company property in order to obtain secret information so you could take your illegally modified company car
Sure.
and your unregistered driver.
I have an explanation for that.
Domino here off the road! All in order to
Okay,
steal
but
a client
he deserved
from
it.
her legitimate agent.
There's nothing legitimate about this place. You give all the good clients to Domino.
Manny, now I'm embarrassed for you.
You've embarrassed the whole office. I'm going to call the woman in here so you can apologize to her yourself. Ava, send in Ms. Colomar, please.
She left about 15 minutes ago, sir. She said she had a long walk ahead of her and she wanted to get started.
Walking? She had a ticket on the number 9! Why does she think she has to walk?
That's the best package I could find for her.
Now you see why I give all the good clients to Domino! That woman was a saint and a shoo-in for a double-end ticket that she's not going to get because you just couldn't find it! And now, because of your little stunt,
At
she's
least
out
that
there,
long, yeah.
on her own, walking by herself through the petrified forest, facing the demons of the underworld, alone and unprotected. This is her reward after a lifetime of hardship and public service? Her destiny stolen by some overreaching salesman looking for a fat commission he didn't deserve. Get in there and stay put until the boys downtown tell us what they want done with you. Someone's gonna take the fall for this, Calavera, and it ain't gonna be me!
Now, I know y'all are probably wondering what cops and capitalists are doing in the afterlife, and you have to remember that these are the people that never passed on. These are the people that are stuck here because they didn't make it to the good places.
I don't see anyone out there.
They decided when I die, instead of passing on to the afterlife, I'm just going to start a business here and exploit people for money? These people are fucking awful.
I don't see anyone out there. It looks like it dispenses something called Philodent.
Oh, it's for patching dents, right? Good place for my favorite afterlife interpretation in media. What's that from? It's implied that the DoD is more than just a business, though. Sinners are automatically assigned to it somehow. Yeah. Yeah, there's something going on. Although Manny implies that he doesn't remember what he did wrong. So it's entirely possible that also they just told people that they have, like, somebody could have just started this place and then just tells people that they were bad in life.
Is that Hexen Gnui? Sub noises.
Oh, Alexander, thank you for 17 months. Welcome back to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. Yeah, I mean, they have been telling people that, like, they need to sell people on packages that they've qualified for by doing good in their life, which is just an inherently fucked up concept.
And this is why you should never work in sales. Hi, everybody, I'm here now, too.
You can't tell people lies in the afterlife. That's illegal.
Yeah, even after you die. Don't work sales.
They teach you how to, like, manipulate people, and you're sitting there like, this seems unethical? This seems bad. Why would you do this? And they're like, but sales, though. And I'm like, no.
Hey, is anybody out there?
No, I'm not going to sell people on garbage.
So, Manuel, have you thought about what you have
one thing I
done?
do want is I'm going to kiss the butt.
Love it.
I love you too, Bingley.
I'm thinking about getting out of it and getting even. That's it.
Jesus simply knows how to do Control S. It's not that special.
I'm thinking about getting out and getting even. That's it.
The only way out, Manuel, is to be taken back in. If you are truly still loyal to this company, declare it loudly. The management might hear and stick you right back in their fold.
Yeah, well, I got something they can stick in their fold.
Heyo.
Hmm. Someone wakes up in the machine. Is proof payment or something?
Buttercup Bandito as a
Died?
top, yes you can. It's not very ethical, but you can.
Jeez.
Yeah? Well, I got something they can stick in their fold.
You have to try harder than that, Manuel. A man's loyalties decide his destiny.
Hmm. Ain't saying nothing until my lawyer gets here.
Alright, I'm smooching on a bleeding.
Love you.
Love you too, Bowie. The only thing I'm gonna leave y'all with is part of Aztec myth that there are 1,000 drunken rabbits. They are the party gods. And I think that's very cute and very appropriate for somebody who we all know.
The DOD runs a crooked game, and I intend to prove it.
You would do that? That could cause this agency a lot of trouble.
Well, no, but I am angry. I'm gonna blow the lid off this place.
I'm gonna blow the lid off this place.
Young man, you are an enemy of the Department of Death. Welcome to the club. Salvador Limones and guest.
Where are you
Limones.
To the headquarters of the LSA.
LSA?
The Lost Souls Alliance. We're a small group, Manuel. We're always looking for new soldiers.
To do what exactly?
We need help in our intelligence unit. You know Eva, of course.
Manny?
I was once a
She's so good.
but I uncovered a web of corruption.
She's a revolutionary.
Department of Death. I have reason to believe that the Bureau of Acquisitions is cheating the very souls it was chartered to serve. I think someone is robbing these poor, naive souls of their rightful destinies, leaving them no option but to march on a treacherous trail of tears,
Time to
unprotected
be a
and
Manny
alone.
of the
Like
people.
babies, Manuel. Like babies.
What's your evidence?
That's
Like
where you
babies.
come in, Manuel. Or should I call you Agent Calavera?
Manny suits me fine.
More like comrade.
I'm not looking to join any military organization, Sal. I just want my job back so I can work off my time and get out of this dump.
Well, you won't even be able to get out of this city without my help. Which means, of course, you won't be able to find that woman
Like
and you'll never
babies.
get your
Fun.
job back.
Like
When
babies.
you're ready to join the cause, Manuel, come talk to me. We might be of some use to each other.
Manny, I don't think that time's getting worked off. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think you need to start thinking about overthrowing the system.
Where does this go?
To a secret tunnel out of the city, but it opens for members of the LSA only.
This computer's shut off.
We salvaged that unit when the company threw it away, but we have yet to get it working. When we do, we'll need you to get us into the system.
I'll be long gone before then.
We'll see, Manuel.
Hacker voice. Amen. Ava's
So you're not
terrific.
really a secretary.
I'm a spy, Manny.
Well, that's the last time we used that temp agency. Any messages for me?
Yes. Join or die.
But I'm already...
Again.
Again.
Doesn't Cabal wonder where you are?
Don and Domino were both locked up in Don's office with some bigwig from downtown. Some fatty in a fez.
Who is the fat man, I wonder? And how does he fit into this sinister puzzle?
I think that's a reference to a character from the Maltese Falcon? If I'm not mistaken?
What are you working on there?
I'm trying to get this radio working so we can use it in the field, but it looks pretty hopeless. Salvador's right. We need good old-fashioned homing pigeons to communicate with our field agents.
You have field agents?
Homing
No,
pigeons.
it's just Sal and me right now. But someday, Manny.
How long have you been a spy?
Salvador recruited me about a year ago. I couldn't resist him. He's just so noble.
I'm off.
Fight the good fight, babe.
Ava's so good. Yeah, it's a Maltese Falcon thing. There's a lot of Humphrey Bogart movie references in this game. Like, a lot of them.
Do you know something I don't know?
Have you ever wondered why your clients, even your best clients, never seem to qualify for the
Achievement unlocked.
packages you know
Join
they
or
deserve?
die again,
Yes.
huh?
My last client in particular, Mechi.
Well, they all did qualify, Manuel. Especially her. But somehow, somebody with access to the files has stolen their just rewards. Their sweet hereafters.
Their tickets on the number 9?
Precisamente, amigo.
What would they do with the tickets?
A ticket on the number 9 is like a leaf of gold, Manuel. Especially to one who has died with a less than perfect record. Someone is profiting here from those that would buy their way into heaven.
But money's not important here. We all just want out.
You want to get out, Manuel. And so do I someday. But for some people, this world is all there is. They have decided to seek pleasure and happiness here in the 8th underworld. And for that, you need money.
That's fucking bleak. So they're stealing their tickets to the afterlife so that they can sell them to profiteer in hell rather than pass on to a peaceful hereafter. Because that's all fucking capitalists care about, is wielding power and influence. They don't want to go to some place where there's, you know, peace and prosperity for everyone, because then they don't have power over other people. And that's what they want more than anything. Jesus. Wanting to stay put is valid. There's no reason why you couldn't make a comfortable
I guess
life
this
here.
is better to rule in heaven, serve in heaven kind of argument.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, they don't want a better world. They don't want things to improve because they want the power that disparity and misery afford them. This is a fascinating game. It's line in Succession where somebody says, "What are you going to do with another $1 billion?" And the guy just says, "I want to win." Yes. Yeah.
What do you want from me?
I'm going to build an underground army of souls to fight the injustice I have seen in El Marro. Communication
Tell
will
me,
become vital
where
as
is
the
the
Lost
profit
Souls
motive in
Alliance spreads
heaven?
out. We'll
Where
need
can I find
messengers we can
perpetual
trust.
growth?
You want me to be your messenger?
No, Manuel. Our numbers are small and our agents are too valuable to risk that sort of work. History shows only one messenger to be of use to a cause like ours. Carrier pigeons.
If I grab some pigeons off the roof, will you let me go?
No, I need to raise them from birth, Agent Calavera. I need you to bring me their eggs.
You're keeping me here because you need the
Find
eggs?
Why are you
delicious
still here,
eggs.
Calavera? Go get me an Air Force before it hatches. Now that's all the briefing you need, soldier. Viva la revolución!
Sic Semper Tyrannis. The money is irrelevant, it's just being better. Didn't expect that theme in a silly skeleton point and click. Right? Because, yeah, the money doesn't mean anything. You're dead. No, thank you for 17 months. Welcome back to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. It's just about having more than other people. Its only value is in its relation to others. And the oppression that it allows you to commit. Just like real capitalism. It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets. Number 1, home run the Mets, baby.
Still love this inventory menu. Just reaching into his coat.
It's very cute. Guess we gotta go get some burbs. That's why people go on about IQ. Yeah, that's why they think that IQ is a thing.
Many kind
Because they can have more of it than
now
other
that
people.
you think about it.
It gives them a scientific justification why they should have more things than others.
It's locked.
Yo, capitalism's fucked.
Dom's office is empty. Aha. There's nobody in Domino's office.
Ah, windows unlocked. Is maybe the merchant from Resident Evil 4?
I deserve happiness and comfort more than you because of science.
Exactly.
Nope. It's not Golden Boy.
Try
I'm
again.
gonna try to guess his password. And it's not Mr. D either.
The D. Domino's. I'm just gonna pop a John's ad. Gross. Ah. Get it, Manny. Beat the shit out of it. Oh. Yeah, it's Dom's mouth guard.
Ugh, Domino had this in his mouth.
Gross.
Yeah, well, now I know what Domino tastes like.
Ugh. Oh, good lord. What I really need is... What I really need is
Go strolling through the halls
something
now.
that
I'm
I
on the
could
lam.
use to get to that other ladder.
No messages in Dom's fancy red tube. What the? There's something
Manny,
glowing in
I
there.
don't understand why you would want to put that in your
It
mouth.
looks like a
I
glowing
feel
hunk
like
of
they
coral.
could have taken
That's
a
what we
note
need.
from Full Throttle and have him say I'm not putting my lips on that. Oh wait. No lips.
No
I'm
lips.
done. I just started Sherlock Holmes, Crime and Punishment, which
Ooh.
is also an adventure game like this one except without that infamous now no monkey business puzzle. Yet.
How is it? I've heard, like, some of those Sherlock Holmes games look pretty cool. And I've wanted to try one. Oh, that's the mouth guard. Okay, so this is like a glowing piece of coral? I think we use it on this. Is where I like it? Okay. Let's go ahead and tie this kryptonite
I
on
wonder
here.
if that's how Domino meant it to be used.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, Manny, and say probably not. An award from the ocean floor. Wonder if that'll show up later. I wonder if that's the kind of thing that's gonna crop up later.
Bun, I'm going to go out on a ledge here and... wait.
Literally. at all these buildings they built. There must be so many people just hanging out in the 8th Underworld. Which... You know what? Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, a lot of people die, so...
Pidgeys.
Come here, pigeons! Oh no.
Run, you pigeons! It's Robert Frost! Run, you pigeons! It's Robert Frost!
I love that. Can you explain the joke? I'm not cultured. No, it's just absurd humor. Robert Frost is a
When video games
poet,
expected that you were
if I'm not
very
mistaken.
well-read people.
And yeah, just, yep. I think it's just so.
Since I really didn't get to celebrate the festival this year, I think I'm entitled to a little Pan de Muertos.
Bread. Kind of accidentally got his friend killed with a poem. I don't remember that story.
I also finally learned how to play with PS1 games on emulation, so I can stick to Jim Ryan and play some Spyro, Einhenda, Airgites, and Small Soldiers.
Irma guys. God bless the ring. Irma guys.
Guybrush Threepwood put items into the inventory through his pants. Manny is more classy and just puts it in his coat.
True. I think Drake would like this game. Of the 99 Dragons? Or of Josh. Or and Josh. I don't know. Drake the rapper. Sadly, I don't know anything about him. I couldn't tell you. I love these little pigeons. Alright, we are going to use Robert Frost, though. I'm just gonna pop Robert Frost in here.
Maybe that will scare them. Eventually.
Who's enlisted the artist's rifles? July 1915 spring. Avoided enlisting. Influenced in his decision by Robert Frost, who returned to the U.S. Sent Thomas an advanced copy of The Road Not Taken. The poem was intended by Frost as a gentle mocking of indecision. Particularly the indecision of Thomas. And shown when he walks together. Damn. That's awful. I remember a lot of Frost stuff being motivated politically about, like, it's like vaguely American exceptionalist, but I don't super remember, and it's been a long time since I've read any. Okay. We'll just put Robert Frost in here with a bunch of bread. Yeah! Run, you pigeons! It's Robert Frost!
Yeah, beat it, you
lousy little ledge pickers?
Burps.
So that's where the vermin come from.
You can just collect 1,000 free breads if that's what you were into.
You must come with me, young ones.
Getting in bread.
I
In the
am the
shadows
Green
of Drake's
Reaper.
latest music video where he marries 28 Instagram models. He said it reeked of just joking. Unless...
Huh. Keep from backseating. No worries. I know what I'm doing. Well, thank you. Let me see.
Agent Calavera and 2 guests.
So are these going to be alive birds or skeletons? If they're skeletons, do they grow into larger skeleton birds over time? Yes? Yes. I guess the implication is that the skeletons can have sex and reproduce and make small children skeletons. I guess. Yes.
Check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With these, I
Like
can breed an
babies,
entire army
Manuel.
of winged messengers.
Like
Our
babies.
revolution can spread
So
now
what you're
across
saying
the
is the
land,
skeletons
carried on the
can go.
shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you.
Surely they call it boning
Agent Calavera.
rather than
I
sex.
myself would also like to spread across the land.
But you can't. We need your dental work here to access the computer. I am sorry, but freedom has its price.
This computer shut off.
How does that work?
Look, you got the eggs you wanted. Now can I go?
Sorry, but your teeth. The revolution depends on your teeth. ¡Viva la revolución!
What, I can't take my teeth with me?
Eva, you gotta get me out of town. They're gonna sprout me.
You can't leave, Manny. We need access to the DoD computer network if we're ever gonna find out what's going on. And we can't access without a salesman like you. The computer IDs you when you log on.
How does it do that? Fingerprints? I don't have any.
Your teeth, Manny. Haven't you ever noticed your
Dental
computer scanning
records.
your teeth when you log on?
I thought that was just a power search.
We need your teeth, Manny. We can't let you go. Sorry.
So, you won't help me out of here.
Sorry. I'll help you out, but not your teeth. Think it over.
That'll plan.
Will Day World or Will Day Babies Forever? Vedette interview with a vampire scenario.
I'm not sure. I don't know. It's very strange. So we have to figure out a way to get our teeth out of our head, or preferably come up with a suitable replacement. Lisa needs braces.
Hey, what did they do with Glottis?
What did they do with Glottis? I'm worried about Glottis. Glottis is too good and too pure.
Boning things inside a mouth. Take
Fill a
those
dent.
teeth and
Good
let
for
them
dents,
out.
great for dentures.
Fill a dent.
This is an entire line of questions that will somehow end up with us talking about kinky skeleton
Wow,
boning.
that made a
And I
perfect
might as well
impression
just
of my
say it
teeth.
now.
And then quite
Manny
a
is a bottom.
chalky aftertaste, too.
Ugh. Oh, it tastes like body filler. That worked. It did. That's how dentists do it. Manny hasn't had a body in years. It's a novel sensation.
Got something here that might interest you.
Type of skeleton see translates on meme based. Alright, so we can give our dentures.
I'm not sure what to make of that. Why don't you show it to my intelligence officer?
Oh, okay. There. Now you got my teeth. Kinda.
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth. We can use this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth and get into the computer system that
you know
way.
what it looked
Good
like?
work, soldier. You are a friend of the revolution, Agent Calavera. And now,
Epiglottis. Oh my goodness.
let me be of service to you. You must go to the town of Rubacaba, my friend, if you want to find your lost soul.
How do you know where she is?
I don't, but everyone who wants to get to the ninth underworld must cross the Sea of Lament, and therefore must go to Rubacaba to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before
At
she
some
does,
point in
you'll
my
find
life, I knew what
They
Rubacaba
made
They
me
was.
gave
quite
him a
awake.
little uniform and
I'll wait as
everything.
long as it takes.
Manuel,
They did.
are you in love with her?
Love? Love is for the living, Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here.
Very noir.
That was some tunnel. I'm all the way to the edge of the petrified forest. Ah, El Maro, my hometown. May I never see it again.
The exiting the stump like this is very Monkey Island.
Not picking that up.
I do like his uniform though. Gladys, are you okay?
Gladys, my friend. Why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny! They fired me!
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods to...
Gladys, what have you done?
Oh shit, it's
Gladys.
Deltarune. Gladys Deltarune. Oh no. You alright, buddy?
Wake up, buddy. I wonder how long he can live with that heart. This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubacaba.
Don't worry, Gladys, we'll save you. We just gotta go get your heart.
No. Ooh, ick. Shoot!
From these spider bats? Wouldn't his hometown be that in the land of the living? Maybe. It's unclear how much Manny remembers about his time living. Some people clearly remember it, and some people kind of don't. And I feel like it's probably because Manny's been here for so long, right?
It's an ugly pile of bones, like me.
Aww. Manny.
I guess I could always use a spare.
Still think he's been dead for way longer than he was ever alive. Probably. Yeah. Old hat, you have a great night, okay? Thanks so much for hanging out.
You know,
Piece of
eternity's
cake.
kinda funny like that. Spend long enough, and you can forget a lot of
Chihuahua.
things.
Oh, it's huge.
Don't think that's gonna work. These spiders have Glottis's heart in their web. It's stuck in there good.
Alright, what are we gonna use? I guess maybe we could, like, pop a bone in there?
Soup's on.
Huh. They don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
I wonder why. Has this game at least been good so far and not, you know, something like horrible like Harvester? Yes, I try to only play bad games on Tuesdays. This game's terrific. It's one of my favorite LucasArts games.
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
Aww. It does have a scythe, though. That's true. We yeeted that heart the heck out of here. And lifeless. Yes, and also lifeless.
It's still beating.
Bun, can you do a recreation of what happened to that heart?
Oh no.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Is the petting not working?
Personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch? Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault. Oh, I can, Dom.
He's got dominoes on his hands.
I can get too mad, but not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now. Hector, no! Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well,
Shit.
maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask! Oh! Sorry.
What? So, they explained what happens if you die in the afterlife? Not exactly, no. But we did just watch him get fertilized, so...
Look out!
This
Dig through the
signpost
bushes
seems to be
and burn through
pointing
the
the way
witches
to
and slime in the
Rubacaba.
back of my Dragula.
Yes. According to Tim Schafer, you get reincarnated if you get sprouted. Interesting. Huh. Fertilized as... Listen.
Not right now.
This way? Okay. They killed him to life. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. When was the last time I saved?
Game broke.
Glottis drove too fast. They killed him. Permanently. I think it was a long time ago. Hmm. Okay. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Alright, I guess we'll see how bad. Okay. Hmm. There we go. Okay. Something happened. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, is anybody out?
Okay, could be worse. Not that bad.
So,
All right.
Manuel, have you?
Bit of progress lost.
I'm the only. You're the man. That you. I'm your.
Salvador Limones and guest.
All right, no problem. Speed run time.
Okay, I'm going to communicate with. Do you know something? I've never yet. Well, they but some. They're precis. What would they do? Is so. But they. You know you can. If I grab, you're go now. Viva la revolución!
Okay. Goodbye. The game went out of its way to warn you to save. It did. I think it also does have an autosave at the end of chapters. Because I don't think that was the last time I saved. But I'm not.
Since I really didn't get to celebrate the festival this year, I think I'm entitled to a little pan de muertos.
Because let's see, where's my last save file? Oh, it is there. Yeah, okay. Alright. No worries. Should head to bed too. Aww. Have a great heckin' night, Marbelli. Oh, I will have fun. Thank you. Grim Mother Effin' Fandango. That's the name of the game.
Dom's office is empty.
With a point-and-click interface. I know, right? They added it in the remaster. You can click to move now. Isn't that wild?
What the? It looks like a glowing hunk of coral.
There is a god. Yep, you can play it with the old method too. If you've got a controller or keyboard that you feel like using, but you know. Now it's optional.
Ugh, Domino had this in his mouth.
Alright, so I should be able to grab those eggs and then fill a dent and then I can get out of here. Yeah, alright, okay. Heavily into the adventure gamey logic? A bit, yeah. Generally not too bad. There's a few places in Rubacava where it gets, a little out there. It's been a few days late.
I wonder if that's how Domino meant it to be used.
I don't actually remember when the Day of the Dead is. They even mind grow stuff. I can't get sick after all. True. 5th of May in it? No, that's Cinco de Mayo. The 1st through the 2nd? Oh, okay. So we just missed it. All right. I made good timing then, I guess. Thought that's why you were playing today? No, it was actually just, I've been actually making lists of stuff that I was gonna play on Thursdays, Fridays, and Tuesdays.
Eventually.
And we just finished up Prey, and I was like, oh, do I want to play Observation next? And I was like, I don't know, I feel like we're a little burnt out on like sci-fi horror games after Prey. So I was like, oh, I've got this on my list, and I haven't played it in a while, so I could go for it. Nope, just an incredible coincidence. All right. Play an Observation, heck yeah. I think I'm gonna do that after this, yeah. I think we're gonna wind up doing this in 4 streams. I'm gonna do a stream for each year, because there's 4 years in this game. Some of them are shorter than others, though, so maybe we'll do 3 and 4 together.
Yeah, beat it, you lousy little lech pickers.
Cinco de Mayo is a celebration of major victory over the French invaders. Yes. Though not as big as, like, Mexican Independence Day.
For I am the Grim Reaper.
But for some reason, people in the United States don't want to celebrate that one anymore. I think that Americans like to appropriate national holidays, but only when they involve alcohol. So stuff like Cinco de Mayo and St. Patrick's Day and stuff like that. Yeah. Christmas, yeah. Remember when Disney tried to copyright the Day of the Dead? They what?
Hey, what did they do with Glottis?
They what? Dude, fuck that. Coco wasn't even that good. Like, it's fine. It's a fine movie. It's not as good as,
Good for dents, great for dentures.
It's not as good as Book of Life, though.
Wow, and quite a chalky aftertaste, too.
Can't approve too many because the capitalists don't want to give us days off, though. Oh, we don't have to have days off for it. Oh, we don't get days off for those, of course. You just go get drunk after work.
Agent Calavera and 2 guests.
Let's see.
Check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an entire
Agent, I myself would...
But you can't. I am sorry, but freedom has its price.
No worries, I got this. Alright. The setup that you effectively die a second time if no living people are left to remember you is, don't like that. Yeah. It's a little weird.
Manny, this looks like a perfect... We can use...
Good work. You are of...
From what I understand,
Let me be of service to you.
You must go to the town of Rubalcaba, my friend.
From what I understand of the Mexican afterlife, is that the dead don't like to be thought about in sad terms. They want to be celebrated.
Blood is my friend. Wake up, buddy.
I saved. I did it. I saved. Don't worry.
Oh no. Shoot!
Danny Trejo would absolutely be voicing someone. I could kind of see it, yeah. I mean, Danny Trejo was
I guess I could
around.
use a spare.
This game was made after, like... I think this came after Once Upon a Time in Mexico, and it was way after, Danny Trejo's in a couple of the other mariachi
They don't seem very
movies, right?
interested in that bone I put in there.
I think this was before Machete. I don't know if it was after or before Spy Kids. '98, so yeah. Okay.
Oh, 4 spiders. No more demon hard to eat.
After Grim Fandango. Interesting. Okay. Definitely before Machete, which is a Spy Kids spin-off. Was he in Dusk Till Dawn?
Still beating.
Does he play a minor character in Dusk Till Dawn? Yeah.
Heart? Heart is good. Be good to Heart. Don't tear out Heart. Heart
Right,
is
I think
good.
he's
Stop
got
beating
the
good,
fucking
Heart.
jackhammer with the stake on the end of it.
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like... Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never
Just the
ask.
bartender? That makes sense. More sensitive than Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, I gotcha.
Sorry.
You'd think the capitalists would be very against Bastille Day as a concept. What's the quote from Disco Elysium? The power of capital is its ability to subsume all critiques of capitalism into itself. And those that criticize it wind up supporting it. Which is really just a take on a Marxist concept, which is that capitalists will sell you, will package and sell the critiques of capitalism. Right? Okay. I'm gonna get lost in here, that's what I'm gonna do. People want to be free of capitalism. Capitalism is all about building walls around things people want and selling access. Yes! Classic t-shirts with Ocean's face. Yes, exactly that. Yes. Like, capitalism doesn't care if the product critiques them. They just care if the product is profitable. Because generally they don't see art as its message, they see it as a product to make money by selling it for more than they paid for it.
The sign looks like it's pointing to one of those dark passageways.
Yeah, it looks like it's pointing down here. It hasn't crashed yet. This way? I think I see it. It's pointing towards one of these two. One of these. Gives people catharsis, which allows them to go back and produce more onto the system. Yes. Yeah, it's one of the reasons that a lot of the movies and things that depict capitalism as bad are doing so by pointing out that there is a bad businessman or there is poisonous consumerism happening. It's not the system that's bad, it's just the wrong people being, successful. Or it's, consumers that aren't buying things the right way. It's not the system that's wrong.
Hey, wait a second.
A few bad apples. Right. I hate that. Claudius just loves him some driving. Yeah, there are good critiques of capital in movies and things like that. See also Gremlins 2. Fantastic leftist film. Just a little teleport there, that's fine. Is it pointing this one or this one? What is this one? Yeah, it's definitely this one. Is the sign supposed to be random? I think it's supposed to point...
Well, it's pointing somewhere.
Towards Rubacava. Let's see. What if I put it...
Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
Alright, Gladys, I need you to move. I think I parked in the wrong place. Many capitalist narratives that have used anti-capitalist concepts presented in them, sometimes intentionally. Yeah. The executives don't care if the creators might. Yeah. Art's great when it's critiquing, societal systems that we have to exist under. And a lot of art is made intentionally with that in mind. Okay, so it's slightly south of here. Yeah, I think this sign is pointing to where it wants me to put it. Still a little bit south? Like maybe over here? Look out!
Loteria.
Gosh, what a weird puzzle. I do like how if you examine the sign again, it goes from it's pointing to one of those tunnels to, well, it's pointing to somewhere, right? Like, I feel like there's probably enough clues in there to let you know. It's a little moon logic. I get it. This puzzle with the guy. Yeah, that's fair.
Uh-oh! Crazy road! Too crazy for the bone wagon!
Crazy road. We're going off the rails on a crazy road. That look like key?
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
What a cute little rhyme. I'm sure this is gonna go great. Squirrel.
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
Look out!
Hello, Glad. Gladys is just such a good guy. He Newman. Yeah, that looks concerning.
Manny! What are you doing?
Hey, don't sneak up on me like that.
Don't
Oh,
you know
damn.
what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny! They'll make you into a dam!
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
Yep. That's demon beavers, alright. Out of here. Oh, I get it. You'll be damned forever.
There's a big old padlock on this outer gate. It's the key to the gates of hell, I seem to recall. With those monsters on the other side, I'm happier with this thing locked.
Okay. Demon beavers. I think we run to the side here. And what we want to do in like here? I think it's something like that.
Remember the point and click where the main character could just pull out a gun to solve problems.
Yeah. Which one was that? Jack Orlando or something? Oh, you can do that in Sam & Max, can't you? I'm gonna point it out, but there is a little Sam & Max Easter egg in this game. Look at him jumping in that river of, what is this, oil? Need a something.
This river seems to be made of tar, but those beavers just seem to cut through it like water.
I think I know what we need. I think we might have to go back. I'm gonna beat the game is just to go into your chief's office, turn in your badge to resign. True. That's the good end, yeah. I think I can just walk back. Pretty sure. Yes, I can. Okay. So we can go this way or this way. Right, there's other places we haven't explored yet.
Okay, I don't know what those weird noises are, but I think I'd rather go find out in the safety of the bone wagon.
Dang. I'm sorry, I didn't realize selling people's organs hurt them. Do we need to grab some of the bones from over here? Maybe the beavers will like these bones from over here. I too yearn for the comfort of the bone wagon. Yeah, I'm gonna need like a couple of these. Alright. How grim has the Fandango been? You know what? A lot more cheerful than grim, actually. I mean, the grimmest part of it is the existence of capital, but like, other than that, not too bad. Need to get enough bones so you can play the possum card. I need to defrost an opossum. We had one in our items last time, and I never de-thawed it. Like, I never thawed it out. Which is a missed opportunity. Are they making driving noises? Yes. Glottis loves making driving noises. Glottis just loves driving. Oh, right.
Híjole, mano.
This fucking
What sort of
thing.
unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Glottis? Glottis?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will you? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a two-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
That would make a decent go-kart.
Yeah. Play Planetscape Torment. No, I haven't, actually.
Switches up.
So what does the switch do?
Ooh, careful, Manny!
Ooh.
With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh! If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon! Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure.
Sure.
Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
I could, but I'm not gonna. There's a less well-remembered sequel to this.
Still not enough.
And maybe if I moved them around a
To
little.
Bun FandangOwO. No, I think what I need to do is move. Oh, Torment. I did not. I don't know what kind of game that is. It's a Numenera? Huh. Alright, which one's which? So we got two of these lined up. Cook setting, put in original. It's much less common. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know anything about. I played a tabletop game called Numenera once. But no, I don't know anything about Planescape or anything like that. Same setting and rules? Okay. So they made like a like a video game out of it. Alright, so this one is this one over here? Oh, that did it. Dang it. So you want one side to go and then the other side to go?
Gone. It's me. It's with me.
Planescape is different. Okay. What is Planescape? Who the fuck is Planescape? Is that one of like those 4X games, like a Stellaris or something like that? I don't know. 1999 Black Isle RPG. Okay, are those the people that did Baldur's Gate? Or something like that? It's like a Baldur's Gate. Okay. I'm sorry, I have no concept of... Like, I've never even seen it. I've heard the name before, but that's about it.
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more.
Okay. They did Fallout. Okay. Got it. Yeah, that was an era of PC games that I did not play.
Just give me a second to balance these doggies. Hey, Manny, what are you doing?
Mama's Paige. Here's $20. Go to Australia.
Hey, Gladys.
Until now, we
I got you some shocks.
the ground like rats, but from now on, we soar like eagles. Like eagles on pogo sticks.
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in, or are you afraid of heights?
How many carburetors does this car have? It's got like an 8-barrel carb. Yes, okay. How many carburetors does it have? Yes. Oh, this just goes back here. Okay.
Disco Elysium is heavily inspired by Planescape Torment.
Okay.
Basically, you wake up without memory in the empty afterlife.
Yeah. I do very much like Disco Elysium.
This river seems to be made of tar, but those beavers just seem to cut through it like water.
Carburetors are the part that make it a car, so obviously you have to have more carburetors. Berator, more car. Yeah. Okay, so we can toss a bone in there. And then we want to switch to this. So, the problem with this puzzle... Oh, dang. Is that it's timing based. Dang. And it had an amount of lag on it based on how fast your computer runs. So you want to get him right when he jumps? There he is. Got it. Now we just have to do it 2 more times. Rocky, you have a great night, okay? Thanks so much for hanging out. 2 more to go. And I only have 1 bone, so... I'm gonna go back and get another one. I'm ready for it. Here you come. Yeah. Yeah, there's the other one. Who doesn't love doing the exact same thing multiple times? Who doesn't love that? Wildly different and conflicting things about this museum. It's a wild game. I think all the things I've heard about it are positive, and
Basically,
I would agree with them.
Planes and Planescape are the different afterlives for the different alignments. Lawful neutral heaven, chaotic evil hell, etc., etc.
Interesting.
Come on. on, Gladys. Let's crash through this gate and drive right over those little monsters.
No way, Manny. Oh, those flaming bone beavers are mean. They bite, they claw, and if one of them wrapped around my drive shaft, I'd be picking.
They bite me, they scratch me.
For months. I'm not going down there until you get rid of them.
Okay. Don't worry, Gladys, it's fine.
We can't fit down there.
Moon Logic Adventure stuff, meh. I don't find it that bad. Yet. No beaver for this bone wagon. Yeah, so far it's fine. It's fine.
That's what Bun says when he comes to visit my house. I can't fit down there.
Yeah. Alright. I think we got this. By the way, Bun, remember to save? Okay, you got it. There's still people in those damned bones? That's a great question. Like, how aware do we think they are?
We can't fit down there.
I don't know if I want to know. It's so concerning. Are they feeling a little bonely? When lonely nights turn bonely. Alright, so the trick here is to use that and then don't move. And then wait for him to roar, and as soon as you hear the noise, then you hit it. There you go. Right.
Paige, stop. There are fanfic writers in the audience.
Are there? Guitar demon beaver.
These monsters have made a dam out of human bones.
Look at the bones, man. Oh no, we can go this way. Just innocent
Okay, the
creatures.
beasts of Black River are
I
blowing
agree.
bubbles at the bottom, so let's power on through, huh?
Manny, look at that badass gate. I can't drive through that. We have to find the key.
Híjole.
I've got it. All right, here we go. How did Meche make it past the
There
This outer gate
and
is
I am not
huge.
kidding.
I'll need Gladys to open
69
it.
Grim Fandango fix on Archive of Own.
Manny, I don't know if
Nice.
I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Gladys, are friends.
Aww.
Manny.
This game's got such a style. At least they let Glottis keep the car.
Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket, the whole town's asleep. But I want a drag race.
When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding,
Or like they can't catch him when
wonder
he's
if
on it.
Mitch is here
True.
already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
Red, thank you for the 5 months.
Looney.
Welcome back to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. The look. The look he just got. I do love that Able gear shifter. It's very good.
Glottis is just living his best life. With hydraulics.
Celso?
All these doors have
It's a
numbers and
Vendomat,
pictures
yeah.
of food on them. What's number 22?
Lengua.
Wow. It's been a long time since I had a tongue. Hey, how do you open these?
You wait till we start serving. That's how.
Vendomats are wild. This was like, gosh, probably a mid-40s thing. I don't think they lasted super long. But there would be a kitchen behind here, and they would, like, they would make a bunch of dishes. You would pay for it, by inserting your coins and opening the door, and take your food out. They at least lasted into the 50s. Yeah. Kind of wild. Could have been cool to stick around. I think so too, especially into like the credit card days where you could just like swipe your card and then open the door and then get your food. That'd be kind of neat.
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera. Is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
Now they have little assembly line things in Tokyo where the food comes down a little line and they charge you by the plate.
I used to work at one of those. A little kaiten sushi, yeah. Those are cool. They charge you by the plate though, yeah. So it's a little different.
What are you doing here?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that
My
she
wife.
passed away not long after I, and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
Nya! Heckin'!
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
Yeah.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone. So I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Can you give me a job here? Can I have a job here? He's mopping the carpet. I think it's tile, actually. That would be cute if it was carpet, though. That would be funny.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop.
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
Aww. Vendomats are so neat. Let's see this picture.
It's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help.
Well, that's a little rude, but okay. We only have one mop. It's very cute.
Ooh.
thank you for the wonderful live flying stream. I have not laughed so much in a long time.
Yeah, tourists.
Fred. Oh my goodness, thank you for the $10. Holy heck. I might be able to buy food
You gotta
this
watch your
weekend.
step around here, stranger. Rubicava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Aw. Do like a Captain Skeleton. I actually love this. This is so
Actually,
good.
it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there. So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
Aw, they're talking cars. This is very cute. I think Glottis has made a friend.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here. Was it the blower? No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile. That's a good one. Hola. Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Got him.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted. Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny? You folks gonna stay in Rubicava for a spell?
The bone wagon. I love the bone wagon. I think the...
That feeling when you find someone that speaks your same nerdy language.
Right? I think the bone wagon... Does that wind up being the name of the car in Brutal Legend as well? I don't remember.
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
Yeah, fair.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's
That one's
lots
the
of work
deuce.
down
Oh,
at the
that makes
docks,
sense.
but it's all union work.
Revved up like one
And I
in-
just don't see you in that union.
Casey! How you doing? Oh my goodness. Casey, what were you playing today? Wait a minute. I saw this on Twitter. It was, No, I don't remember. Welcome in, Raiders. It's good to see you. Ghost Song. Ooh. Well, that sounds cool. I hope you had fun. Aww. Yeah. Visual design's very similar. Yeah, true. Hack. Oh my gosh. Welcome on in, y'all. I'm playing Grim Fandango. We're actually still in the first act of the game and quite enjoying it. One of the paint jobs available in the Motorforge is called Wagon of Bones. That's probably a reference to this one then, yeah. That makes sense.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air. Wow! Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask what is under the iPad?
Well, don't let me interrupt your car talk.
Ah, yeah, where was I?
Like Krusty Boy Hemingway.
So, anyway,
This car talk they're having is very cute. 9 years in the waiting, one of my oldest Kickstarters that hadn't yet been fulfilled? Just a few days ago. Okay. Yeah, he said he was better than names good with faces. So let's see,
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two. And she wasn't alone.
Oh. Oh no.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Well, don't let me interrupt your card talk.
Forget
Look,
about
I know how
it.
you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I...
Aww. La Mancha. Hmm.
Velasco's logbook says Celso's wife took a bunk with a hunk.
Celso, I'm sorry. How do you say that out loud? Is it Quixotic?
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
I wish I with the X sound. Yeah, I think it's quixotic. I don't know why it's quixotic. Because it's not quixote.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
Dang, Manny. Like, give him a year and he's worked up from mopping floors to running the place. Which, like, I feel like this is really interesting to see after we know that Manny had been working selling travel packages for like years, decades, probably. We've suddenly moved into Casablanca. Yes. Rubacava is an awesome area, even in modern times. 100%. Yeah. And it's like, he was literally kept down. Yes, exactly. He used to be the best at that, and then Domino took over his office and everything, yeah. This chapter is just Casablanca. We're gonna go in here and find out that what Manny's running is literally the casino from Casablanca.
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
And it's kind of amazing.
And Glad has learned how to play piano.
Yeah.
Evening, Lupe.
I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Lupe's so good. Lupe's amazing. Casablanca really is a good film. It's a really good film, yeah. But yeah, this is a fairly in-depth reference because it continues for quite a while. This game has all sorts of those kind of like film noir references, although Casablanca's not technically a noir. It's just kind of from the same era, and it's a Humphrey Bogart film, so it gets lumped in with them. But this game also has quite a few references to stuff like the Maltese Falcon and is it The Big Sleep and stuff like that. And it is chock full of film noir. Uses a lot of the same cinematography as noir. That's true, yes. It just doesn't have the same kind of not exactly the same kind of characteristics. There's some differences. It doesn't wind up being as hard-boiled as noir is. But yeah, it definitely uses a lot of the same filmmaking techniques. Grub Cop's A Dame in Trouble, Man with a Broken Heart. For sure. And it does wind up getting there a little bit. Oh god, there's also a character in here who's just Peter Lorre. Just Peter Lorre. I'm shocked to find that Casablanca references are going on in here. Casablanca references happening under this roof. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna run into Nazis? No, actually, I don't think so. I don't think they go to the afterlife. I think they just skip straight to hell. Huh. I don't think they get to go to the afterlife. Just like, nah. Alright, I think my plan is that I'm gonna do like 3 streams of this. Year 2, the one we're in now, is the longest of them. So I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight. For year 2, we're gonna do that next stream, and then I think 3 and 4 we can do as 1 stream, probably. It'll be a little bit longer, but those are relatively short compared to the others. So we should be able to get through those, no problem. And then after we finish this, I'm gonna start Observation, I think. Oh, thank you all so much for being around. This is great. This is one of my favorite games LucasArts ever made. It's like The Dig, and then Secret of Monkey Island, and then this. And then Monkey Island 2, Curse, and Escape are like kind of mixed up in there. I don't know. I don't know where I'd put them. I really like Escape. I think Escape from Monkey Island's a really good one. I think a lot of people don't like it. We also have to play Tales of Monkey Island. Is the one we haven't done yet. This game... And you love The Dig? I sure do. Yeah, The Dig is one of the best point-and-click adventure games ever made. Just fantastic. And I found out recently it's got Steve Bloom in it. I had no idea that Ludger Brink in The Dig was voiced by Steve Bloom until I heard him doing that same accent in Prey, where he's playing a evil Russian guy in Prey and doing the same voice as Brink. It's so weird. I know the Tales series and Monkey Island series had a crossover. Yeah, I think it was some of the people that worked on the Sam and Max games did an episodic Monkey Island game. Kind of interesting.